So, is it just me, or do I sound like super weird when I say, hey guys? Hey guys! I don't know, like I sound like a freaking square, and I don't know how to start my videos. Like, what else am I supposed to say? Hey everyone! No, I sound like a square. Okay, so, we're just gonna... I talk with my hands. I can't stop.
I can't make any promises, so...
Pretty sure that everybody knows that Penn is very selective in terms of grades. There's an average GPA. That is not by any means the standard. So I'm going to teach you how to strengthen other aspects of your application. That's what I'm here for. So the first tip is for people who are first generation, low income, disadvantaged in any way. A program that I did was QuestBridge.
Okay, I'm gonna redo that, but to sound a lot happier. A program that I did was QuestBridge.
If I explain the whole process of QuestBridge, this video might be too long, so I will definitely link the website down below. I think their deadline to apply is the end of September or early October. But basically, you apply to be a finalist. Finalists are hand selected, and then you can either do the college match or you do regular decision, and you could put QuestBridge on your application. So it is very helpful because, so those two essays that you apply to QuestBridge with, some people use the same ones as their 2 college essays or whatever. I personally wrote 4 totally different essays. That was a big way for them to get to know me because I've been through a lot growing up, whatever. Like, I didn't want to write my Penn supplement or my Common App essay focusing on my life struggles because they don't define me, but I think they are very important to communicate because, for example, if a kid has more money or their family has more money, they can afford SAT classes, ACT classes, that's stuff that I didn't have the resources for. So, you know, things like that. Also, the program is really selective, like to choose their finalists. They saw that I could stand out in a crowd, and here I am. Essay tips. I came up with my own acronym. It's called YUCK. Like yuck, writing essays, right? Am I right? So relatable. So, Y stands for be yourself. This is very vague, but at the same time, very important. My essay was very quirky because I'm quirky. If you're not a quirky person, that's okay. Just make sure your essay really speaks to who you are. So many people here have different personalities, like such a wide array. So they definitely do look for individuals. Next is U. U stands for be unique. So cliche, so annoying, I know. Allow me to explain myself. My college essay was about spaghetti noodles and glue. How many other people have written about spaghetti noodles and glue? Not many. I personally bet on none, so that's what I'm saying. What I did was a few days before writing my essay, just like every time I would think about something, I would jot it down, like lists of topics for the paper. And then once I had a few, like 3 or 4, I began to jot down bullets that I would explain in the essay. And the one that kind of writes itself is where you should go. C is for confidence. Be confident. There's thousands of kids applying with you, right? You don't want to write your essay in a tone that's like, please let me into your school because this, or like, I want to go to your school because it's so cool. They know that. They know it's awesome. They know it's great. So you want your essay to be written more like, this is why I would be a great fit at your school. This is why you should accept me. Colleges like bragging rights. They love when their alumni go off and become leaders of the world. So if you make it seem like, I'm going to change your school and I'm going to take on the world, they're going to be like, okay, I want to take credit for knowing this kid is going to go to my school, you know? So be confident, take charge. Last, K is for knowledge. Demonstrate knowledge of the school, right? At least for your Penn supplement. They don't want to see that it's basically just some generic essay that you put at any college that had a supplemental essay, right? You want to show that you want to go here because there are specific things that you like about this school. In my essay, I wrote about how touring was so amazing for me. I loved walking down Locust Walk. I felt like I could see myself as a student. I was super excited by the fact that the ENIAC, the first computer, was created by faculty at Penn. I was just showing that I actually had interest in this school, not just college in general. Alright, so that's all the essay tips. Yuck. Keep that in mind. Be yourself, be unique, be confident, and demonstrate knowledge of the school.
I mean, if I don't laugh at myself, who else will, right?
Okay. So I remember once in high school, one of our teachers mentioned something about being a jack of all trades but a master of none. They don't want to see you can do all these clubs but have no leadership positions or have only committed yourself for a year or two. For example, anyone can join Spanish club and go to a meeting once a month. As far as your activities go, you want to frame them in a way that makes you seem important, like a leader, and like you have passions and interests that you are passionate about. So, for example, I founded the science club in my school because we didn't have one, obviously. Well, I co-founded it. So it demonstrates that I had something that I loved and I was going to do something about it. Like I was going to make it known. It also helps to show if you have a leadership position. When you do have leadership positions, it does really demonstrate leadership. It's good to have activities in general because if you have straight A's and perfect SAT scores and perfect ACT scores, that says virtually nothing if you don't do anything else, you know? They want to make sure that you're going to be like a member of the Penn community. Like, why would they accept you just so you could come here and do work and just graduate? They want to see that you are mature, you can handle several things at once, and then maintain a high GPA.
Hey guys, it's totally the same day, but I thought that in relation to activities and extracurriculars, I'd mention an app called Goodwall. Goodwall is a social networking app for high school students and other kids applying to college. You can keep track of your extracurriculars on there and get positive feedback from others in the community, motivate others or be motivated by others. Basically, the main component of it is community and connecting with people who are in the same position as you. So if this is something that interests you, I will leave a link to download the app down below. And yeah, back to the video. Why am I saying back to the video? It's the same day. This is not an interruption.
And as far as test scores go, just because there's an average test score or like a range of average of test scores doesn't mean that you have to be there to get in. Now I want to say it's not bad if you do have those test scores. Try your best to get those test scores, but my SAT was comparatively pretty low. I had a 1930, but I had other parts of my application that really helped to strengthen it. So it's not a deal breaker, but it definitely does work in your favor if you have high test scores. And I would say whatever test you choose to take, whether it's the SAT or ACT, take it multiple times. If you can afford it, I would actually recommend to take both the SAT and the ACT because some people test better on one than they do on the other. And that's pretty much all I have. If you have any like pressing questions or anything specific, feel free to ask it below. But those are like general things that will help you guys out and become little Quakers out there. Feel free to message me on Twitter, not Instagram because I don't have my notifications on for Instagram and I never see my DM requests. Your best bet is the comments. I always check my YouTube comments. But with that being said, I hope that I can be a help to someone and that I have been a help to someone, and I hope you guys enjoy. If you also have any requests, leave them in the comments below. I will try to make my videos as much as possible, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. So thanks for watching. I will see you guys when I do. Maybe I'll see you in your dreams tonight.